Hey guys, today I'm giving a shout out to Adzi. Go subscribe to his channel. He makes awesome content and he's posting a new video on Tuesday, maybe. So yeah, we're gonna react to scary stories and urban legends. Okay. Okay, so just so you guys know, Britty44 should get the credit for this, so please subscribe to her. She has amazing scary stories, urban legends, all of that stuff. So, okay, let's get into this.
My final score! 6. Woo! And how many do I need?
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Brittany, and girl, look, I am back to my Draco Malfoy self. My roots are no more. I'm just so happy. I'm super blonde again. I just feel like myself, so just thought I would point that out. It makes me so much happier when my hair is done. You don't see any roots, so girl, I'm loving it. So for today's video, I am super excited to be getting back into my urban legends. So today's video is about a haunted barn in Ohio where there were numerous murders that took place. So there was this very wealthy farmer and he owned a lot of land, and every single time his wife had another child, he would build another barn. And these barns were of course built on his property. He had 6 barns in total. So he had 6 children and his wife was pregnant with a 7th child. And these barns were all named after each child. Now this is when the story begins. So when his wife was in the middle of childbirth, she unfortunately did pass away along with their unborn baby. And that is when, obviously it is so heartbreaking to hear that. And this farmer just went insane. Absolutely insane. He just couldn't take it. And that's when he started losing all of his money. He just couldn't keep up with his farm anymore. He just went completely insane. Now they say that the farmer, one night, he led all of his children out to these barns and he murdered them all with an axe.
What? He has some issues.
And buried them under each barn that was named after each child. And then he went to the 7th barn for his 7th child that wasn't born, and that is where he hung himself. And as the story goes, 6 of the barns...
The frick? Pause a lot, I'm sorry.
Were torn down and the land was then sold off. Except for the 7th barn. That was still there. Nobody wanted to buy that because they knew what happened there and it was just so dark and creepy and just nobody wanted a part of this barn. So eventually as time went on, it just started falling apart on its own. That right there just gives me chills, but that's just really creepy. It's super dark. But I came across and said no one was ever really sure where the 7th barn was located. But these barns were definitely in Ohio. But in 1997, there was a teacher in Ohio who claimed that he had finally managed to track down where the real location of the 7th barn was. And he said that none of the barns had ever actually been torn down. The land had just been divided up and sold off, and the barns had been incorporated into neighboring farms. And then according to the teacher, he was able to pinpoint the correct location because all of the barns on neighboring properties had nameplates above their doors with the names of the children engraved on them, because you know how he named each of the 6 barns after each child. So this teacher and his son, they then went out to the 7th barn one night. They brought their video camera. They were hoping that they would capture some paranormal activity. And the next morning, the teacher's wife reported her husband and son missing. So the police were then called. They went out to this barn and they found the car. Just, nobody was in the car. It was just left there. It was the car belonging to the teacher and his son. When they went inside of the 7th barn, they found the teacher and the son both hanging there dead. that just gives me chills. This story, of course, is really dark. It's really sad. I mean, I don't know why people murder their children. I mean, he murdered his children, all of his 6 children, because of his wife dying, and then, you know, the unborn baby. I just don't understand why people turn to that. I don't understand why people kill in general. Like, why kill? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And especially when they, you know, take their own life, but they kill someone first. Like, they'll kill their son, they'll kill their daughter, and then they'll kill themselves. Like, I just don't understand why. I don't understand why they're doing any of this. I mean, it's just, I watch a lot of crime stuff, and I really shouldn't, because it just freaks me out. But you know how it's kind of like, you know, like 48 hours hard evidence. I used to go on marathons at that show. Marathons. And now I've noticed watching them, since I still do watch them, I get very depressed very fast, which is understandable. It's just, I can't believe the people who think that they can get away with murdering someone, and just the extent that they go, and they just have no remorse. It's just so, it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying. Well, I mean, it's a very dark urban legend, but, you know, I'm happy to bring them back. I love doing urban legends on my channel. I know a lot of you guys, that is why you subscribe to me, is because of the urban legends. So I wanted to bring them back, so I hope that you enjoyed this one. My next video on Wednesday, right, this video will be up on Monday, or no, yeah, this will be my Monday video, but my Wednesday video will be another urban legend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I gotta do my shout out. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. Let me find the person. So today's shout out goes to Jennifer Palmer. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for watching my videos. You are amazing. And if you want a chance at a shout out in my next video, all you gotta do is make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Of course, turn on your post notifications so you're being notified every single time that I upload. I upload every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And comment down below, I'm a brethren, and you can be next. As always, guys, you rock my world in the song lyrics. Michael Jackson, hashtag team Britty44, hashtag my brother friends, hey, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
That is just so messed up. I hate it. That, oh my god. I agree with her. How can you, oh my god. How can you kill another person? Seriously. I think it's so wrong, so messed up. It's disgusting, to be honest.
A report on News 12 New Jersey yesterday wrongly identified the winner of the Jersey Journal Hudson County study. The actual winner is Tion Q of Cornelia Bradford School in Jersey City. Tion deserves credit. Congratulations. Some big names last night in the Rutgers women's soccer team joining Olympic gold.
Okay, Mrs. Pop.
Okay, I'd advise you to leave if you're squeamish about people getting no, never mind, cut that out. Okay, just if you're squeamish about people getting grinded, you might want to skip this part. It's, how long is it?
What's my final score? 6.
Hey guys, it's Brittany.
It's
In
6
today's video,
6 minutes
we are
long,
getting into
so-
another urban legend, a really creepy, and it's actually quite sickening. It's actually very sickening. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this urban legend, but this urban legend is about a really creepy old woman known as Soap Sally. She goes after, she targets young children who have run away from home. And eventually, 2 days after they've gone missing, she turns them into soap. And no, she's not magic. She doesn't have some magic wand that she can just, like Harry Potter, and turn someone into soap. She kills them first, of course, and then she grinds the children's bodies up so then she can make her soap. And you want to know what she makes her soap out of, what she uses from the children. She uses their fat and their bones. It's like a special kind of soap in her eyes, so she's sick. And to describe Soap Sally, she has been described as an old woman that wears so much makeup, like she's a total cake face, or she has also been described as a man dressed as a woman, disguising himself as an old woman and then calling himself Soap Sally. Well, then again, I don't know if he actually, or she, like, who knows? It could be a man dressed as a woman, or it could be a woman just being a woman, and she calls herself Soap Sally. I wouldn't be surprised if she actually does call herself Soap Sally, since she is very sickening for doing this to children. Not just kidnapping children who have run away, but then turning them into soap, killing them, turning them into soap, using the soap. And the most sickening part about Soap Sally, besides killing her victims and turning them into soap, is she will sell this soap to the victims' parents. So the parents have no idea that they're washing their hands with the remains of their children. That is disgusting.
How would you know if who the parents would be? I should say. It's just very messed up.
Disgusting and sickening. But then again, you know what? If somebody was selling me soap, I would just be like, no thank you. I mean, how does she actually get the parents of the victims to buy the soap? Like, does she have some trance that she puts the parents in? Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it seems like every parent that has lost a child that has gone missing ends up purchasing her soap. Like, why would you even think about purchasing the soap when your child is missing, you know? I wouldn't even be thinking about that. I would be out looking for my kid. I wouldn't even think about buying soap, you know what I mean? So what Soap Sally actually does is, at dusk, she will go out in the town, wherever she is, and that's where she looks for runaway children. She will stalk the town. And this is also very sickening, what I'm about to say, but it's said that she does make this soap because it resembles children's hands in her eyes. Like, I mean, what? That's just... what? My question is, though, so after a child goes missing, about 2 to 3 days later, she will find, like, of course, she will grind up the bodies of the children and make her disgusting soap. And then, like I said, 2 to 3 days later, she will go out and sell it to the parents of the child. So, one, where the heck, like, how the heck does she know where the children's parents are? I think she's some kind of creature. Like, I don't even think Soap Sally is a human, because I don't understand how a human could kill another human. And then, you know, there are a bunch of serial killers out there anyways. I don't understand how people kill. I don't get it. They're not human. They're disgusting. But anyways, little rant that I have right there. I just don't understand how she knows where the child's parents are. She knows exactly where to find them, and then they're going to purchase her soap. So I really believe that she's some kind of creature. She puts people in a trance to purchase her soap, because, like I said, if my child was missing, the last thing on my mind would be to buy soap from some random stranger. That would be the last thing I'd be doing, you know? So, I don't know. I'm getting too involved in this, but it's just, that's what I don't understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this urban legend. You guys really like hearing urban legends. I think they're super fun to...
Okay, we don't have to worry about that part. I'll see you when I find it. Okay, this urban legend is called the split-mouthed woman.
Hey guys, it's Ruthie, and today's video I'm super excited about because I have been requested for years, actually, years, probably since like 2011, to make a video about the slit-mouthed woman. Mouthed? Did I say that weird? Or slit-mouthed? I call her slit-mouthed woman, but then she's also called slit-mouthed woman. But a slit mouth sounds better to me. I don't know. I'm pretty sure majority of you guys already know who she is, or you have heard of her, but I'm super excited to finally, you know, get around to doing this. It's been a long time if you've been with me for that long. So I hope you're happy if you're still with me, because I'm finally doing it. So let's get right on into it. So this woman, or her whole story, is a really creepy Japanese urban legend. It is actually scary. This lady, she has, her mouth is slit wide open from ear to ear, and she preys on young children. So this woman, she walks around Japan, like I said, preying on children. She wears a surgical mask, and if she approaches you, and she asks you a question, and you answer it wrong, you're gonna suffer some consequences. It's just, this woman's not right. Picture in your mind, you're walking home from school, you're walking home from work, you're walking home from the mall, you're walking home from something, even your friend's house, whatever. You're just walking home, and you just kind of hear this noise. You look over really fast, and you see this woman with long black hair. She has a surgical mask, just covering her mouth. She's wearing a beige trench coat, and she's just staring at you. She then approaches you and asks you, "Am I beautiful?" And before you can answer her question, she rips off her mask, revealing that creepy slit mouth that she has going on. She then screams, "Am I beautiful now?" But she's freaking loud. That's how I picture her. She's screaming at you to answer if she's beautiful now. So that's not awkward at all, you just picture this woman and she's asking you, screaming at you if she's beautiful. And if you say no, she will go crazy, she will whip out a pair of scissors, and she will kill you immediately. But if you say yes, she will still take that pair of scissors and she will slice your mouth to look just like hers. From ear to ear, you will look just like her. And if you run away, she will hunt you down and she will kill you by chopping you in half. But there is one answer that you could give her, so it makes her confused. So when she asks you if she's beautiful, you could always just say, "Well, you're average." That's so mean. And that will confuse her, which will then give you more time to run away. It doesn't really make sense to me how if you do say that she's average to her face, it seems like that would make her really mad as well, and then she would kill you for saying she's average. Nobody wants to hear, "Well, you're just average." You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear that. You want to be like, "Yes, you're above average." Well, you know what I'm trying to say. Well, I would just run away if she approached me, or if I saw her approaching me, I wouldn't even make eye contact with her. I wouldn't even get her to ask me the question, because she has to ask you the question in order for you to answer yes or no, or "You're just average to me." And then, but by saying that she's just average, it throws her off. So then you got time to run. So if that's what you want to say, just helping you out if you ever do bump into her. There's many stories as to how she got the slit mouth of hers from ear to ear. People think that it was plastic surgery gone wrong, or she was in a terrible accident. There's other stories that she escaped a mental hospital and she just slit her own mouth on purpose because she's insane. There's another story that her husband was very abusive and very jealous. He was convinced that she was cheating on him, so one day he just, went crazy on her. Out of rage, he slit her mouth from ear to ear, and that is how she got that mouth. Whatever the true story is, it's a very disturbing story, and it's really creepy, and I wish that I made a video about this sooner, so I'm happy that I finally got to sit down and do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world, and the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. # team Britty44, # brother.
Okay. You like the video? And I will see you all later.